So Jim Schwartz talked about Myles Garrett, how he plays in big games, what he expects from him on Sunday.
He shows up big all the time. I would say he just has to concentrate on being the best version of himself. And again, like, this game isn't going to be our defense versus their defense or one player versus another player. It's going to be the Ravens versus the Browns. And we all have our part to play in that. In big games like this, you need your big players to come up big. And, Myles will be ready for that.
And you can't say that any better. These are the type of games where Deshaun Watson, Amari Cooper, Myles Garrett, Zadarius Smith, they need to play well.
And it's important. Myles didn't have to go off last week to beat the Cardinals, right? Myles got his cool 1 sack and got out there, right? Just didn't need to do too much. Remember, last time he didn't need to do too much was the San Francisco game, where he just did what he needed to, got out, and then he had the energy to do all of that craziness versus the Colts. This is another situation where it's like, hey, Myles didn't have to do much last week. But, this week, he might have to score 40, right? He might feel like he needs to put 50 up, and he has that energy to put up 50 because it's not like you asking him to put up 50 every night. It's much easier and more efficient for him to do so. So, yeah, in games like this, you expect Myles to step up because, this is a game where elite talent matters, right? You're a good team. You're going to beat teams like the Arizona Cardinals pretty easily. But this is a week where it matters that you have Myles Garrett. It should matter that you have Deshaun Watson. It matters that you have Amari Cooper because big players make big plays in big games, man.